All right, thank you, Jessica. Now, typically when you think of spring cleaning, you think about cleaning your home, your closet, maybe even your garage.
Yep.
But what about yourself and your diet?
5 on your Side's Brandon Morano brings us a few tips you need to know to give your metabolism a little jump start this spring.
From the dairy section to the cash register. Walking the aisles can get confusing, especially when trying to eat healthier.
It's a long process and it's definitely a lifestyle change. So you want to make sure that you have the right support around you in order to keep your goals going.
Albert Tran knows that firsthand.
Yeah.
He's making that change and sticking with it. But since there are so many, what are the right food choices to make?
More produce. Now the recommendation is that we get at least 2 cups of fruit and 2.5 cups of vegetables, but guess what? 75% of Americans are not doing that yet.
Registered dietitian Jennifer McDaniel says most people just aren't eating the fresh food they buy before it goes bad.
So I think the best tips are, number 1 is to meal plan, because if you meal plan and you know what you're going to have, you're going to be more likely to use what you have on hand.
She recommends eating things like spinach and other leafy vegetables first, and waiting to eat longer-lasting produce like peppers and cabbage.
Well, we've all heard it. You shop the outside aisles of the store and you'll eat healthier. Well, that's not always the case because you can find fresh cut fruit and cookies right next to each other.
McDaniel says it's also important to get in good carbohydrates you often find in the middle of the store.
We've got quinoa, we've got couscous, we've got oats.
But the biggest advice for a healthy life is not being too hard on yourself.
So if you can say, you know what, that was one bad meal, that was one donut splurge, next meal I can start right back on and be healthy again.
Tran says friends helping out is what keeps him on track.
And that way, you're getting as much help as you need without going overboard.
So your investment in your diet pays off in the long run. In St. Louis, Brandon Morano, 5 on your Side.
Well, McDaniels also says that color is important when picking your fruits and vegetables. You want to eat as many colors as possible. She also says make sure that you are eating a lean protein source like yogurt or eggs first thing in the morning.
Okay. I feel bad because I brought in donuts this morning for the crew.
He did.
But
he always does this.
I brought in donuts that had colors to them as well. So I kind of got a bit of it. I know, I got to work on that. I will, I promise.
I mean, we appreciate it, but I mean, Jess, can you believe this?